Recording. कर रहा हूँ मैं start कर रहा हूँ. Well, the IPL may be on, but let's not forget there is a bigger prize that Indian fans are looking forward to, and that goes beyond, let's say, the month of May. You're talking about the T20 World Cup, which is to start from the 1st of June. It's happening in the United States and in the Caribbean. You're looking ahead at that tournament. India, remember, looking to end the drought as far as ICC tournaments are concerned. Only the one T20 title that India have, that also came, let's not forget, in pre-IPL era. In the IPL era, you haven't won an IPL title. Yes, you've come close, but you still haven't gotten the elusive title in the IPL era. Now, a couple of updates in these times of IPL. Let's also not forget that the World Cup is around the corner, and yes, squad submission will have to take place. There are other updates as well with regards to the Indian team. What's that cut-off date? Now, there is some clarity on that, and when is it that you can expect the Indian team? Remember, around the Indian team, there are a lot of question marks. Can a Yashasvi, can a Rinku both make it to the squad? Can both of them make it to the 11 at the same time? All of those questions will be answered in due course. But first, let's tell you about the cutoff date and when is it that you can expect the Indian squad announcement to take place. And also, we have some quotes from one of the BCCI officials as well, about which we will tell you as far as the departure of the players is concerned. So be with us as we quickly tell you all these updates as far as the T20 World Cup is concerned. First things first, when does the squad announcement for India take place? In the last week of April, and by then more than half of the IPL you can would be over by then. So most teams you guess would have played good 8 to 9 games by then, and that would have given the selectors enough sample size to then put together the Indian squad. Now, what will be the squad of that Indian team going overseas for the World Cup? Well, there'll be a 15-member squad that you're looking at, and as far as the cutoff date is concerned, the cutoff date, remember, for squad submission is the 1st of May. That's been fixed by the ICC. You cannot be breaching that. However, that does not mean that once you've submitted your team by the 1st of May, which you have to, and that applies to all the participating teams, you still can make changes. So it's not cast in stone, whatever 15 that you will be naming as far as this preliminary squad announcement is concerned. You can go ahead and make changes till the 25th of May. This applies to the Indian team, the BCCI, and it applies to the other cricket boards as well. So these are key updates as far as the squad announcement is concerned. Let me quickly run you through again, and then I'll tell you as far as the departure is concerned of the Indian players, what does that look like in these times of IPL. The squad announcement, very quickly we'll tell you again, has to happen and is rather expected to happen in the last week of April. You would have seen about 8-9 games for almost all the teams by then. The cutoff date for all teams is the 1st of May. 15-member squad, that's what you're looking at, not just for India but for the other teams as well. However, that doesn't mean that you can't make changes. Changes can still be made till the 25th of May. Now, what is it that you're looking at as far as the departure of the players is concerned? You are going to see something that we saw in the last edition of the IPL as well, that remember, the similarity being there was an ICC tournament right after the IPL ended, and that was the WTC final. So as and when players got free from their IPL duties, that's to say that those teams that do not qualify then for the last 4 stage or for the playoffs, those players who are then in the scheme of things and will be named in the squad will then leave, and then others, depending on when they get free, will then be joining the team. Much on the same lines, you will see something happen this year as well, and this is what one of the BCCI officials had to say, that by April end, the first half of the IPL will be over and the selecting committee will be in a position to assess the form and fitness of the concerned players. The official also goes on to add that the first batch of players will leave for New York immediately after the end of the league stage of IPL, and that will be May the 19th. So May the 19th, after that, you will see the first batch of players leave, following which you will then see players leave in a calibrated manner as and when they get done with the IPL duties. For now, all the centrally contracted players as well, they remain, let's say, in the shadows of the franchises. The franchises have complete control over the players right now, and it is only after they're done, rendering their duties for IPL 2024, given that they get free from that, then they'll be moving ahead and going to the Caribbean and New York, as we just told you, as and when they get free. So that's going to be the plan going forward. So a couple of dates that you're looking forward to: the end of April, that's when squad announcement is expected. 1st of May is the cutoff date, that's when all the teams, and that's when the BCCI can also at the max push it to if it wants to. And lastly, you can make changes till the 25th of May as far as squad changes are concerned. So those are some of the updates that you need to keep in mind as far as the World T20 is concerned.